During his college coaching days, former Seattle Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll pulled all of his players out to the football field at night to compete against each other in games of tug of war. He did offense versus defense, receivers versus cornerbacks, and just about every group against each other on the team. Purpose of this exercise was to show them that they could never all win together if they were pulling against one another. The "I'm in" signs that he hung in his office and around the Seahawks training center during his tenure there were a symbol of that belief. The current two-party system in US politics is a good example of the opposite of that belief and what happens when two groups are actively pulling against each other instead of pulling together. George Washington, one of the founders of this country, was openly opposed to political parties because he feared the divide they would create in this nation and the negative effects it would bring to citizens. This can be seen in several different ways today. One is the slow process of legislation and the bickering, bartering, and blocking between the two parties that occurs. It can also be seen in the billions of dollars spent on presidential elections, trying to triumph over one another, put their candidate into the highest elected office in the nation. The large amount of money required to even consider a presidential run prevents most other groups from any hope of competing against the two major parties. Battles for positions of power in this country extend to every branch of government, including the judicial branch, which is supposed to be a neutral party. Legislation has changed the way they operate, and there's actually been changes to the laws that they abide by because of the battles fought over one party refusing to allow another party to put a member onto the Supreme Court bench. These battles, the highest level of government, can be felt every day by the people that they are supposed to serve and represent. It can be seen in every underserved community, in the struggles of the education system, and in the failures of the justice system. The political parties in this country have shifted the focus of government away from the betterment of the nation and to a battle for control amongst themselves.